Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2020, and this is my FlossTube episode number 109. How is everybody? This is my 17th try at this video, so fingers crossed that this one actually works. It's now my battery's running low on my phone, so oh goodness, what a day. What a day. Comedy of errors, I'm telling you guys. Sometimes, you know, you're golden and everything just flows and everything's wonderful. And then sometimes the struggle bus is stopping at every blade of grass from here to where you're going, you know. So nuts. So we'll see if we can get through this. Hopefully the dogs will cooperate. We'll get through this. So been very busy here, lots of projects going on, lots of stuff. So we're babysitting another one of the neighbor's dogs, and he has been a handful. He's about 1.5 years old, and he figured out how to get out of the yard. We've got a chain link fence, and he was scooching under the fence and getting out of the yard and running up and down the neighborhood, you know. And so my husband has been trying to secure the fence, and my neighbor, she's been laughing. She sits on her porch and watches the whole fiasco happen, because while my husband's out there working on the fence, the dog keeps going under the fence to get, you know, and he'll go corral him and get him back in the yard, and then he'll go back to work on the fence, and then the dog goes under the fence again. So yeah, it's been interesting. My neighbor has laughed. It's like Keystone Cops around here, you know. So that's the story of our lives. That's the way things go. So we've been babysitting him, and we've been you know, like I said, working on some projects, and went magnet fishing, and I threw my magnet wrong and I hurt my wrist. So I've been nursing a sprained wrist, and when I get up in the mornings it feels fine, and then got stuff to do. It's my right wrist. I've got things I need to do. So when I go to bed at night, it's hurting like the dickens again. So my husband bought me a stupid brace to wear on it, and it drives me crazy, and I can't wear it. And he's been fussing at me, but I guess I probably do need to wear it, because it doesn't hurt if I keep it, you know, level. But if I turn my wrist, it's a little painful. So. And he was orthopedic in the Army, and he keeps telling me it's not going to heal unless I rest it. And it's my right hand. I got stuff to do, but I'm not a very good patient at all. So that's been going on. And been deep cleaning and doing some stuff around the house, and enjoying some rain. The rain's turning the leaves. It's beautiful. The mountains are beautiful. I've also been excited. I got my DNA results back, and it worked. A probably 35-year journey has ended, pretty much, and it didn't turn out. It's not the fairy tale that I thought it would be. So, but at least now I know, and it's hopefully in the future it will work out better. But there needs to be some verifications done, and some, you know, it's been fun. I've met two cousins that I've been conversing with, and they're wonderful people, and they've been sending me pictures, and it's just been fabulous. So very, very distracted by that, and it's a good distraction though. Very, very happy. So I hope to share more details with you at some point in the future, so we'll see. But I know that a lot of you were curious when I mentioned it a few weeks ago that I was doing it, so I just wanted to give you a little update on that. Exciting. Okay, I have a couple finishes, but they're not cross-stitch finishes I wanted to share with you. I have a couple diamond painting finishes that my husband and I both finished, and I have some whips, and I have some shout-outs real quick, and some winners, and some bingo, and all kinds of stuff. So let's get started. Hopefully the battery will hold out. So let me show you these diamond painting finishes first. My husband finished this one. This is a companion to, I got 2 in 1 pack from Amazon. And I did one of them, and I showed you already the cardinal one, and then he did the second one. So this is his finish. And he really enjoyed that. It's just shimmery. I've been watching Rachel Ray, who is a veteran diamond painter on YouTube, and I've learned a lot from her, being a noob, and you know, just learning what to look for and what to avoid and things like that. And she had said at one time in one of her videos that the round drills twinkle and the square drills shimmer. And that's dead on. That's exactly right, because I've done both. So this one is round, and it just twinkles. But my husband dips Copenhagen, and he has since he was 13 years old. And there's little specks of Copenhagen. We've had a talk. But there's not another one like this in the entire world, right? This is very unique. But that's his finish. And then I finished this one. This one was just off of Amazon, and I love the finished piece. I absolutely love it. See how it twinkles? It's just beautiful. This one was a booger though. This was a double-sided tape, and the tape was lifting off of the canvas in a few spots. So not good. But it, you know, if the canvas is not stuck to the, if the tape's not stuck to the canvas, then neither your drills are not going to be stuck to the canvas. So that was a little iffy there for a while. But I love the finished piece. So much detail in those roses. And this is only 30 by 40, so, you know, the bigger you get, the more colors and the more detail you get. So that's not bad for a 30 by 40. I love that one. Then my my first diamond painting that I ever got was from Victoria's Moon in the UK, and it was my very first one. I had avoided it and avoided it and avoided it. I said I wasn't going to do it. And then they contacted me and offered to send me one to try. I accepted, did an unboxing, and I finished it. It's a big one. So let me show you. I'm very, very proud of this one. There it is. It's a 50 by 60. Square drill, so it shimmers. See the difference? It's beautiful. I love that bench, the shadows in the bench. I love the lamppost. I love the way the wet sidewalk shows up. It is just fabulous. I think the diamond painting community, they do a finish. What do they call it? Review, I think. And I might do one of those for this one, because as a newbie, I have some thoughts about it. But, and you know what? They're heavy. They're not light. You know, the big ones, the bigger ones, because those diamonds give it bulk. It's very confetti heavy. See the confetti? I mean, and the confetti is so much easier on this than it is stitching. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I finished it. Happy, happy. I love it. My husband said he's going to make me a frame for it. So, I'm really excited about that. You know, he's always told me he'd make me frames for my cross stitch too, but that would mean I'd actually have to finish something. I'm a journey stitcher, right? That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so diamond painting finishes. I just wanted to share with it. I think we finished those back last month. Might have diamond painted a few days this month, but not too many. And so, okay, let's go move on to cross stitch. I have a couple whips that I worked on. This one is Garden of Life by Blackbird Designs. And since I've done this one's already got a wrinkle in it, but this was where it was when you saw it last. And here's my progress. 414 stitches. I got this little grass, this tree, and started building a house. So there's where it is now. I'm using the called for, and if I don't have the called for, I'm using DMC. So that's that one, 414 stitches. And then I have a new start. I am working on, I told you last time we visited, oh gosh, I need to quit doing that. I told you last time we visited that I was going to do the Fright Night Stitchtober stitch along that was sponsored by the Fat Quarter Shop. They have 3 stitch alongs going on right now, and I chose the Fright Night one. And parts 1 and 2 are out, but I've only got part 1 done. I'm going to be working on part 2 starting this evening. It's not very much stitching, so I'm going to get caught up on that. Well, not caught up. They come out every Friday, so it's only been out since Friday. So I am loving this whip. I am having so much fun with this. So 1,067 stitches, and I've got part 1 done. Oh my gosh, this is Fabric Flare, 28 count, even weave in hazy gray, and it's only on one side, see? It's like painted. But I'm not even weave girl at all. I'm a linen snob all the way. This is a dream to stitch on. I can see myself stitching on this because it's wonderful. It's not, to me, I have found even weaves to be kind of bulky, you know, especially 2/2. But now this is not. It stitches very, very similar to linen without the slubs, you know. So, and then I changed it. I'm using the weeks, and this was charted in orange. There's 3 different oranges that are alternating through the word. So I moved the orange over and I made my O purple. And I used a Carrie's Creations in grape for that. The spider web is in that Colorful Creations cotton blended floss that I showed you last week from Easy Stitch. And that's 1 strand. That's 1 strand, and it's so soft. I love it. I absolutely, it just pops. And then the spider, I used Etoile, black Etoile. So he's got some sparkle on him too. You can't really see, but he sparkles. So I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I've got some plans for the other parts, so I'm going to be tweaking it a little bit. So very happy. So since I've seen you last, 1,481 stitches, and I can do, that's to date. I can do a September wrap up now. Here we go. Hopefully they'll stop. So September wrap up, 2,584 stitches for the month, which is terrible. Par for the course for me for 2020, my stitching. It's terrible. Stitch my hours, 53,710 stitches since December 1st. And I am up to 6 years and 1 month old. So if stitch my hours is a personal challenge. I'm stitching 1 stitch for every hour I've been alive. And so far I'm up to 6 years and 1 month old. So yeah, you know what though? That's 2,584 stitches that I did not have a month ago. Or, you know, the end of August. So, I'll take it. Every stitch is a stitch forward. Okay, so that's my stitching. Let's play some bingo. I will draw 3 words this week. And we'll see. Good luck to you. If you're playing, you have to, remember, match all 15 words. And then email me at tranquilstitches@yahoo.com and say bingo. Be the first one to do that with 15 good matches and you'll win. So the first word is 23 fall. 23 fall. And we will be playing another round once this one's done. It keeps me motivated, you know. Otherwise, I don't know if I'd probably be doing it once a month right now. Number 27, Harvest. 27, Harvest. And the last one for this video is number 14, Corn Maze. 14, Corn Maze. Number 27, Harvest. And number 23, Fall. So good luck. And we'll draw some more the next time. Okay, I have a couple shout-outs. I haven't done shout-outs in a while, so let me send you over to, if you're not watching her already, visit with Sammy J. Sammy J Stitches. I adore Sammy. She is my first go-to on FlossTube because she's so cozy. She's so relaxed. She's so real. You know, she's real. She's you can tell, you know, she's exactly like in real life. She has to be like she is, you know, on her FlossTube, and I love that. She is a sweetheart. She stitches. She's got tons and tons of whips, and she follows the challenge groups. A lot of them. I don't see how she keeps organized what she does, but she does, and I just love visiting with her. The variety in what she stitches is what I like too. She's got a lot of different. She stitches everything from prim all the way up to cute, and it's fun to watch her progress. Now, speaking of Sammy J, on Sammy J's channel, she also does homework videos. And she takes her and 2 or 3 of the virtual stitchers get on Zoom, and they record it, and they talk about the weekly homework or challenges in several of the challenge groups on Facebook. And the way their brains work, you know, it's wonderful to see the different, you know, ways that people think about the challenges. For example, if you need to stitch on something magical, they have such different ideas as far as what they think magical is. Just for an example. So it's a lot of fun to watch and see the different interpretations of the challenges. And even if you're not in the groups, if you're only in one of them, it's very interesting to watch while you're sitting there stitching, and I really like doing it. Sammy J does the weekly assignments. She goes over the weekly assignments for several of the groups. And then Lisa from Shady Tree Stitchers, I will link her below as well, she does the monthly with a different group of people on Zoom. And then if one of them's not available for a weekly or a monthly, they swap about. So they're like tag teaming the weekly and monthly challenges. And it's a lot of fun to watch. So I will link them below, and go over and watch some of their videos and see what you think. Now, Lisa also started a stitch and drive, which I find so wonderful. She's had this idea. She lives in Australia, and she puts her camera up in her dashboard, and she takes us for a drive. And we get to see the Australian countryside. They drive on the wrong side of the road, and it's really weird to watch that, but you can see the countryside, you can see the stores, the road signs, how things are different there if you're not from Australia. It's really a lot of fun, and she talks about what she's passing and what she sees, and it's a lot of fun. You know, it was hard for me to stitch while I was watching that because I wanted to watch it, you know, but they're not very long video. Well, she's done one, I think, and it wasn't very long, so it's very interesting. If you want a first-hand tour of some of the Australian countryside where she lives, around where she lives, you know, the little towns, and it's really interesting. So go over and visit with Lisa, and I will link both of them below, Sammy and Lisa, and you know, please go over and show them some love. So they're both trying to grow their channels. So you know, if you want to support them, please do. Okay, speaking of love, I received a hello from my friend Kathy. Kathy G is on FlossTube, and she's not done a video in a while, and she's got on a shtick, but she's a sweetheart. We are friends, and I'm honored to say we're friends, and she's just great. But she sent me this little card, And inside she said she was overdue for a hello. So, that was sweet. She sent me this. These are autumn thread drops. They're thick cardboard. They're just fabulous. And she made that charm with the leaves on it. Oh, I was so excited to show this. Now I can put my floss on these for one of my BAPs that I've got going. And I don't care if it's spring. I love autumn. It's my favorite season. So I will be using this all year long. And thinking of you, Kathy, every time I use these. So thank you, honey. Thank you for that sweet hello. Hello back. I hope at some point to meet Kathy. She's a sweetheart. Okay, so let's see. That's that. Now, last week I offered up some Colorful Creations flosses that were sent to be my Nada and of Easy Stitch, the Easy Stitch. And these flosses are comparable in color to DMC and DMC numbers. And I want to say first off that I had a couple questions on my video last week, and I apologize. I didn't write down who wrote them, but someone asked me how they're able to use the DMC numbers on their labels, or their packaging. And then another question was, are they from China? I don't know, and I don't know. I just know that the flosses are shipped from Pennsylvania, and where they came from before that, I honestly do not know. And I'm sure, you can email her and she'll be happy to answer your questions. But all I know is I love the floss, I love the coverage, and I will be definitely using it. So, okay, she had sent me 2 packs of 25 to share with 2 of you. So I did the random comment picker, and the first winner is Sheila Elder. Sheila Elder, I had asked you what your favorite color of DMC floss was for fall. She said DMC 741 and 743, which are for leaves and sunflowers, she said. So, very good choices. And the second pack will go to Beth McGuire. Beth said her favorite color is DMC 920. So, congratulations, ladies. Send me your email. Send me an email with your address, and I'll be happy to send those off to you. So, oh, there they go. So, I decided that I'd like to share some more of these flosses. So, I drew 3 more winners. And what I did was I packaged 5 skeins. Ow! 5 skeins up in 3 hefty bags. So I'm going to share these with 3 more of you. So the first one is Patricia Roberts. Patricia Roberts, DMC 921. It's her favorite fall color. Kay Lowry. Kay likes DMC 902. I think that's a burgundy, isn't it? Is that a burgundy? And then Sharon Graves, DMC 221. So congratulations to you 3 as well. So Sheila, Beth, Patricia, Kay, and Sharon. Email me with your address and I'll be happy to get your floss out to you. So thank you everyone for sharing your favorite colors. That reminds me, because my husband's working on a diamond painting right now, and the drills are in DMC numbers most of the time. So he ran out of a color, and he comes in here with this little tiny diamond, and he said, this is number 814, and I didn't even look at it. I said, that's a burgundy, well, red variant. He said, how did you know that? And I said, 30 years of experience, honey. I know what 814 is. So, isn't it funny how some colors just stick with you, you know what color family. You may not know exactly the color, but you know what color family. So I thought that was really cool. He was impressed. He was pretty impressed. Okay, I've got some Fat Quarter Shop goodies I want to share with you that they sent me, and I've already opened one of them because I've done this video before. So, but they sent me, I love their name, a package of floss biddies. Oh, there's 2. Well, they got 2 of those in there, but Floss Bitties. Isn't that funny? They're thread drops. And these are fabulous. They come in a pack of 20, and they're plastic. Plastic bobbins. And on the back is It's So Emma, a little heart, and a hoop. Isn't that cute? So these will hold up very, very well for repeated use. So I'm anxious to get some flosses on those. Very happy with that product. So if you are in the market for some plastic ones, very, very good. The next thing is they did another needle minder for their Prim Stitch series, and it's a quilt square. Because I know they're doing a Prim Stitch quilt as well. Got a big old fat magnet on the back. This is beautiful. It's enamel. So that, and this is a Bonnie and Camille tote bag. And it says, the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee Tote Bag by Bonnie and Camille. Size 14 by 16 by 2.5. And it's inspired by the book, The Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee, 12 Amazing Projects, and a bonus cross-stitch companion sampler, which I think is very fabulous. Here is a picture of it. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? So, you know, you girls who quilt just amaze me. But let me show you this bag. Let me show you this bag. This bag is so fabulous. Look. Look at the colors. It is wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. It's, and you know, oh goodness, the material. I can't, it's that, the word is just, I should have looked it up because I didn't know it the last video either. But, and it's lined in this cotton. This is not that slickery fabric that's in a lot of tote bags. It's soft cotton. There is a zipper compartment in there. It's got so much room. It is fabulous. I'm so tickled with it. I can't even tell y'all how tickled I am with this bag. These are available on Fat Quarter Shop too. So, oh my gosh, I love it. If you have that book or you're doing something out of that book, you need that bag. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay. That brings me to my new giveaway. So for this week, I have a Flying Frog Stitchery needle minder. This was an extra. I already have one like this. He is the bunny, the rabbit, the white rabbit, and he's pink. And they use these clay little buttons on the back to make them easy to grab hold of. So that plus 3 skeins of the Color Creations floss. So if you're interested in that, just say Flying Frog. They are on Etsy. Laura is fabulous. She's got beautiful needle minders, and I have lots and lots of them. So, and the second one will be the Prim Stitch series number 3. It's number 3 of 12, and the enamel needle minder. So if you're interested in this one, say Prim Stitch. You'll get both of these. And then the last drawing will be the Pumpkins for Sale by Lori Holt. Isn't he fabulous? So if you're interested in him, just say Scarecrow. And that'll be our 3 drawings for next week. So, yay. Okay, plans. I gotta hurry before this battery kicks out. I've been doing some thinking. I'm not going to participate in Mania going forward, and what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to join Jen Lee and do her March Madness. I'm not going to do the bracket system with the basketball. I don't follow basketball, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, 2 months earlier, that way, when it gets warmer, because I'm hoping we're going to be doing some traveling next year. So I'm hoping that, by doing it in March, I can have, do it when it's a little colder outside, and that way come May, for traveling. So what I'm planning to do with the amount of whips that I have right now, there's no way I can start a bunch of stuff in March, being this year being what it's been for my stitching, which has been puny. So I have grand plans for 2021, but what I'm planning to do is every finish I have between now and March 1st, I will get a new start. So that's what I'm planning to do. So hopefully that will ramp up my stitching for this year, because I want to get some finishes done so I can have some new starts, because I've got a lot of patterns that I really want to start. So that's my plan. I'm going to do March Madness. So I'm giving some thought to how that's going to work, how it's going to look for me, and I'm excited about it. I've only got 4.5 months, so I've got to get on the ball and see how many finishes I can get between now and then. So exciting stuff. Exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm also going to work on part 2 of my stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. I'm going to do a little diamond painting. So that's the plans. So I hope to be here next week. That's the plan. But lately, Keystone Cops, I'm telling you. So anyway, I've enjoyed visiting with you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and having a cup of coffee with me and stitching with me. And I'll see you next time. And until then, happy stitching.